fish. Hey everyone, Bill Lowen, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro, and today we're out here on the lake with our launch of our new XPLORE from Humminbird. You know, it's something that I'm very excited about because I'm not an electronics guru. You know what I mean? I want it as simple as possible, and that's exactly what we got with the XPLORE. You know, we made it simple. We want you to have the best experience on the water that you can have. What I was most impressed with today, being out here on the water, was the clarity, the ease to get around in the menu. But what stood out the most to me was right out of the box. I haven't made any adjustments on sensitivity or contrast or anything like that. And it's crystal clear, it's flawless. We got the Mega 2 linked into it as well. You can see your bait at 100 feet. The tracking is amazing. But what I'm stressing is right out of the box, without any adjustments, it was almost like plug and play. You know, let's face it, electronics can be very intimidating, you know, especially for the older guys like myself, where we're afraid to touch a button because we don't want to mess it up. But I think with the XPLORE, we have taken that fear away. We've made it as simple as possible. So when you get out there on the water, you can focus on fishing and not worrying about having to adjust electronics. All right, everybody, obviously you can see right here, I have the brand new XPLORE on the console here, and as you can see, it's got a totally different look. It's very simple. Everything is right here that you need. You can see home page here. You can select it. It's very simple. Everything pops up right in front of you. You know, you can select whatever you want, your sonar. You know, it's very simple. Everything's at the touch of a button. It comes with Lake Master mapping, a chip included with it. It's got coastal charts as well. You know, that's going to include tide and things like that. But that comes with the unit. So it's not a separate purchase. So once again, plug and play right out of the box. But one of the things I'm really excited about is the ability to just hold the screen and drop a waypoint. Okay, and then we got waypoint management. You can go in here and select, you know, like if I want to put a fish down, or if it's a rock pile or grass, change the colors of it. And like I said, what we've tried to do is make it as user-friendly as possible. You know, so just at the touch of a finger, you can drop a waypoint. And a lot of times, like when we start talking about waypoints and things like that, as you can see, like I got 1,252 waypoints in this unit. But sometimes our waypoints get cluttered and things like that, and we want to do waypoint management. We've made this where you can download right off the unit to your phone or to a SD card, where we can clear this unit out really quickly. But one of the cool things is, like, let's say I'm done with practicing and there's some waypoints that I know I don't need. I can simply go right here to draw and select, right? And then let's say these are waypoints I didn't need. I can simply touch the screen, circle all the waypoints that I don't need, hit trash, delete, and they're all gone. Making it as simple as possible so your time on the water is more efficient. Hey everyone, Bill Lowen, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro here, and today we're out on the lake with the new Mega Live 2. And I gotta be honest with you, it's something that I'm very excited about. You know, I am traditionally known as a shallow water angler, and I've kind of been struggling with the whole forward facing sonar. You know, this new Mega Live 2 is, in my opinion, unbelievable. And I hate that word game changer, but that's exactly what it is. You know, to have the target separation, to be able to see those fish in those isolated pieces of wood and those brush piles. You know, you can run that out to 150 feet and you can see your bait hit the water at 100 feet. And to be able to track that bait all the way down there to that fish, to me is going to be amazing for me. You know, I'm going to take this Mega Live 2, I'm going to work it into my style of fishing, you know, that shallow water type technique, and to be able to look under docks, look at isolated pieces of cover, big laydowns, places that traditionally I would just fish. Now I'm going to be able to scan in there with the new target separation that we have, find those fish in that cover. It's going to make me be more efficient on the water. You know, I touched on a little bit before how I'm predominantly a shallow water angler and how I'm going to make this Mega Live 2 work into my game plan. And what I really like about the upgrades that we've made here is the bracket. You know, we've beefed this bracket up, made a lot of little adjustments on it, so you can make little adjustments to your angle that you'd want. The beautiful thing about this is when I slide up there and get shallow, it's very simple just to put it in landscape mode or perspective, where I'm up there shallow, maybe looking around under docks, looking for maybe fish that are on the bed, isolated pieces of cover and things like that. If I want to slide back out there and get deep again, it's very simple. Just push these two buttons in, fold her back down. I mean, look, let's face it, we know that forward facing sonar is the craze right now. But you know, one of the things I'm really excited about is landscape mode. on this Mega Live 2. As you can see here, I'm just kind of fishing down the bank. What this is going to do for me is I'll be able to put that Mega Live 2 transducer in landscape mode. And as I'm going down the bank fishing like I traditionally would, I can look down at this at a glance and maybe see a big isolated rock, an isolated stump, maybe a laydown, a piece of structure that I'm not visually going to be able to see with my eyes, but I'll be able to see it in that landscape mode. And throughout the year or day to day, when you can find those isolated pieces of cover, like I said, whether that's a rock or a stump or a laydown, whatever that may be, you can potentially catch a fish that you would have never had an opportunity to catch. So simply by taking that Mega Live 2 transducer and taking it out of forward and putting it in landscape mode, fishing the way you would traditionally fish, at a glance, you may see something that you never would have known is there, and it's going to give you the ability to catch an extra fish. The beautiful part of this is that right out of the box, this forward-facing sonar is very easy to use. You know, I've not made any adjustments to it as far as contrast and sensitivity and things like that. Right out of the box, very user-friendly, and that's what we wanted. We wanted a transducer that the consumer can take right out of the box, get out on the water, and have an enjoyable time. You know, when we get out here on the water, that's what we want to do, and that's what we've achieved.